Oh god! Darko, not getting his file set up properly, did not realize it. Also reset his timer, so we'd actually... He is slightly behind if once we get them synced up. I don't know how much of a time loss that was. I'd say probably about 6-7 seconds. But that is quite unfortunate for Darko, but nothing insurmountable, of course. Just a few seconds over the course of a 45, 50-minute run. Well, 46 for Dred, 51 for Darko. Nothing that can't be made up. Well, just keep that in mind, that Darko is actually slightly more behind than he might look. Of course, they are racing in SRL, so they did start at exactly the same time IRL. So I will be able to tell you exactly the times of the winner, or both the players, really, at the end of this race. Excuse me. So what does everybody in chat think? What do you think is going to happen in this race? Do you think it's going to go as you can reasonably predict? Dred taking this race? Or do you think there's going to be an upset? Is Darko, in his first race of the single elimination portion of this tournament, is he going to upset Dred having good pits there. Darko doing the down grab method, just slightly slower than jumping from platform to platform. He does have to reset his speed quite a few more times in doing so. Yes, both of these players will be running the old route, as far as I could tell from their personal bests. I will admit, I don't actively watch these players very much when they do Super Metroid speedruns. So I can only assume from their personal best videos they will both be doing the old route. They might surprise us, you never know, but it is getting down to the nitty-gritty of this tournament, so I think it's pretty safe to assume many players will be sticking to what they know. That's just kind of my my motto. Stick to what you know when you're doing these tournaments. As soon as you start doing things that you're not familiar with, bad things can happen. Down grabbing works is, other than the morph ball hitbox, when you are in the air and aiming down, it is the smallest that you can compress your hitbox. And so when you're moving with such speed towards a platform and you press your hitbox down like that, you can actually just pretty much just float from one ledge to the next. Without speed booster, you can do that with a 2-tile gap at most, if they are both on the same horizontal, or they're saying on the same vertical plane. Darko with a 450 Very, very high 450 bombs there. Very good time. Darko with the 502 with that late timer. I do. You know what? Throughout the entire tournament, I've been getting these two guys' names mixed up. I guess it's just because they both start with D. I have no idea. My apologies. Please correct me if I do say Darko or Dred and I do mean the other player. I will try my best to not get them mixed up, because, of course, they're not at all the same person. Darko struggling a little bit with his bomb chorizo fight here, blowing the head off of BT. Just a little bit of time there, unfortunately. And taking a hit. But does manage to get all his health back and full missiles. So that's really what matters there when you leave the BT fight. You can sometimes get away with not having full missiles. Or full... not having full health is really not a problem. Sometimes not having full missiles is really where it can get you. Oh, I completely missed that. Did Darko not, was he not holding an input during the item fanfare box? Is that what happened? Dred with a nice D-boost there on the waiver. About 40 seconds between the two as far as the timers are concerned. We all know that the timers are not quite accurate, so I'll just stop bringing it up, just to save my breath. It's rolling hills there from Dred. Green Hill Zone. Whatever you want to call it. Darko looking a little bit low on the health side. Not a huge problem in old route here. He will just need to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to get down, take too many unintentional hits on his way to Kraid. Will slow him down just ever so slightly should he need to not do damage boosts, or worst case scenario gets health bombed by Kraid. Great triple super entrance there. Did have to do a wall jump. His jump was just slightly too low for Dred, but still made it through, no problem. So as far as Darko is assuming he takes the spike D-boost and the waiver D-boost coming up here, that's going to be another 21 damage. Oh, he got hit by a Key Hunter there, or a Scree. That's not a Key Hunter. Dred did get hit by a Key Hunter though, but he is fine. He's got plenty of health, he'll be all good. That would put Dred, or Darko, see, I'm doing it still. If he takes that spike D-boost, he'll be down at 54 health. He cannot pretty much can't take any other hits on his way to Kraid, as Dred prepares for the quick kill. Nails it. Excellent job. Got hit by the Zila. At this point, Darko is... I would advise against taking that deboost. He can still do it, but he... Okay, got hit by the Key Hunter. So now, got hit again. Alright. So he needs to not get hit by anything right now. Anything in this room will kill him. Spikes, he's got it. He just gotta go. Alright, getting health bombed by Minicrate here, which is fine as long as he gets some kind of super and a missile. And he keeps getting hit. I'm not sure what he's doing. He does not have enough ammo for the crate quick kill. He needed a super and a missile there. He's also extremely far forward. Although I guess that doesn't really matter since he doesn't have the ammo. Dred not taking the Kraid E-Tank. I mean, I guess technically he does have enough ammo for the quick kill. Oh, wow! Stunning Kraid as he comes up closer to him as he's charging him with his claw. Obviously, he did have enough for the quick kill. I was assuming... He was gonna... He was most familiar with the missile quick kill and didn't think he was gonna be able to pull that off. But you know what? It proved me wrong. Darko, excellent job there. Ugh, using all his supers there to kill those pirates. Not a lot else he could have done. He could have tried to pseudo-screw, but I guess that just wasn't the choice he wanted to make. He is choosing to get the Kraid tank. He doesn't have any ammo to... No, he's gonna bomb them. Alright. I'm not even really sure what to say about what's going on with Darko right now. Dred just plugging right along. Really not too many mistakes at all from Dred, to be honest. So far, playing really solid. Missing mouth ball. Darko is just barely skating by here. He is going to need a super missile before... for the second room in the Hell Run. Not really Hell Run, but just in the Cathedral. He's going to need a super missile to open up that door, so hopefully he gets one from a Nova here. I can imagine that he's going to farm a couple of the Novas in the business center before he heads in there. You don't want to go all the way through the Cathedral and then realize that you don't have a super missile. Because then you're relying on drops from the enemies within the room, and it can just be all bad. Not farming any of them. What is he gonna do? Oh, here he goes, farming these Novas here. There he does, and he gets that super there. And he's through. Dred missing that jump out of wave. That's alright, he just makes it right on down through those fake spikes and out of the double chamber. Trying to make sure he's got enough ammo. He almost went through, I guess, expecting he was going to get the drops he needed from that last round of farming, but didn't. Only got one super drop from that second round, it looked like. So let's see how long Darko decides or needs to farm here at the farming well. As Dred now, having exited Norfair, grabbed what he needed, and is now going to the wreck ship. Darko decides to farm twice, gets up to full missiles, but only one super. Oh, decides to farm this Cack Attack for a second super. Interesting choice, actually. Not something I had ever considered. Makes a lot of sense, though, if you think about it. And, oh, Dred. Just slightly too low there on the wall jump. Attempting the shot down grab Red Tower. Very, very sweet. Kind of tricky strat. Looks really great when you pull it off, though. No shame, though, in missing it. Doesn't seem to phase him. Just keeps right on going. Darko also missing that jump. Into the double chamber. Going up the left side of where these Cack Attacks are. Not a very popular strat, but yet just as viable. You avoid some of the bad RNG you can get from getting hit by the spikes and falling back down from those from the Cack Attacks. Interestingly, Dred did not powerbomb the door, unless I somehow missed it. He did get Missile Fly though. Excellent job from him, but I don't think he powerbombed that door. Going out from the crabs, just before the moat. So he is going to need to do that on his way back after the wreck ship going to Meridia. Let's see what kind of RNG Dred gets here from Fantoon. And how well he can execute his X Factors as Darko making his way up Red Tower. Prepping for the hero shot. Getting hit by a Ripper. Getting hit again. I don't know if he can make it up back through the... Yeah, definitely he's going to need to shoot that block out again. Looks like Dred getting a slow. Nailing that, though. Darko just having a really tough time. That top Ripper is just not giving him any slack. Looks like another slow, unfortunately, from Dred. For Dred, rather. It's not really his choice. He does miss that charge, but he does then get a fast open in the invisible round of Fantoon, but just doesn't know how to react to that pattern. Does not get an X Factor off there, looking like it might be a mid. Yes, it is. Finishing him off with missiles and a super. Down for Dred. Got like one super, I think. Leaving with 3, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Pretty much full health and full power bombs. The full power bombs there, that's really good for Dred. He's not going to need to farm any power bombs whatsoever. He's going to use one in the attic, I can only assume. Unless he does the health conservation strat. And And the remaining 4 are going to be for Meridia. 1 for the Meridia Tube, Aqueduct, and the Bawtoon and Dragon fights. He's not going to need to farm any power bombs. Getting hit by this atomic here, though. Darko not quite getting... There is the power bomb strat. Nice attic there from Dred. Quick, clean, gets the job done. As he makes his way to gravity, watching for Bowling Spark coming out from Dred, and then Darko checking to see what kind of RNG he gets from Fantoon and how well he can execute this fight. It's like Dred getting the Spark, charge at least, and executing Bowling Spark perfectly there. On a fast to start. Not even a mid. Getting a slow so far. Same RNG as Dred. Ooh, dangerously close to getting Sunrise surprised there. Got hit by, I think, 2 flames. If he had been any closer, it would have spelled disaster for Darko. Somehow made that X Factor work. Those last 2 particles, very, very close to missing. Does get a fast. Can he get this? No, he cannot. Mistimes that X Factor there. Looks like a slow to wrap this up. Gets hit by a flame. Does not pseudo screw through as he was holding the angle up button. Oh, almost getting Lake Ball from Dred for Dred. Darko very, very low on health, but does finish off Fantoon. And there goes Dred powerbombing that door that he did neglect to powerbomb earlier. Dred's gonna get health bombed here. Really unfortunate. Gonna have a really, really bad powerbomb count. Hopefully the battle crabs and give him some good luck, as well as he can farm the B-Tom as well for an additional powerbomb. But he's even with that, he's only gonna have 3. You know, with luck being with him entering Meridia, he'll need to get some more power bombs from the other battle crabs inside Meridia, hopefully before Dragon, or just wait for hope for a drop from Bawtoon or the Puyos. But Dred looking absolutely fantastic on everything. His health is slightly lower than I'm sure he would like after doing this Spark in Mount Doom here. He's going to have about 80 health. That'll be just around enough for 1 hit from Bawtoon. Oh, Darko deciding not to use his power bomb. Not a bad decision. Using a lot of ammo and losing quite a bit of health in the process, however. Let's see what kind of pattern Dred gets here from Bawtoon and how well he can handle it. Really, the one difficult one is if Bawtoon goes up. Does not. Gets this X Factor and barely gets that last super off on Bawtoon before he disappears. Gets 1 power bomb and a super missile. Pretty good if you ask me. Goes back for that extra power bomb there. Now up to full. Not really something that he needed. And Nils full halfy. Darko now finished up with the wrecked ship, acquired gravity suit, now heading into towards Meridia. As he does that, we wait to see what kind of Dragon comes out of Dred here. Dragon can be pretty tricky. The Shine Sparks that you need get enough damage in on Dragon can be kind of tricky to do. Pretty decent opener from Dred there. Not winning the coin flip. Getting the gooing phase that he wanted. One more Shine Spark should do it. But angle up sparking. Diagonally sparking past Dragon, unfortunately. Has to be careful here with the... Ooh. Didn't get a single chain there. Not one. Dragon, so excellent job from Darko. For Dred. Dang, I'm still doing it. I'm trying so hard to not get their names mixed up. I don't know why. There's Darko getting... looks like he only got one power bomb from the battle crabs. And then he farmed one from the B-Tom, so he is still going to need one more power bomb at some point here before Dragon for a good opener. Falling right into the maw of the yapping. An almost Womple Spark there from Dred. But did get the return full halfy, so putting that blue suit to good use as he goes to Plasma, missing the door. Dredco, yes, exactly. Excuse me. Gets his power bomb from that crab there. Darko. Good to go on ammunition here. He's going to need to be careful, though. He is looking for more health at this point right now. But now he's just getting power bombs from these crabs. He did get one large health, so that's good. He can take one hit from Batoon, and that is it. Going to need to be careful in this fight. Gets off the X Factor, was a little bit far back on Batoon's head. I think he got it, though. Just needs one more super. Yeah, there he goes. Wasn't quite counting, though. Did shoot one more super. Once Batoon has died, ammunition just travels right on through him. It's just completely wasted. Although did get incredible super drops from Batoon, though. Being in excellent shape here. Not quite getting the down press from Darko there for the halfy or full halfy, whichever he usually attempts. Gonna jump in straight into the wall. Dred needing to make one more stop on his way to Lore Norfair, gonna pick up Ice Beam. See which path he goes down on his way to Lore Norfair, if he takes the normal Ice Escape route, or if he decides, or if he misses it, decides to go underneath the lower route, which, if chosen and not used as a backup, can actually be only slightly faster. See what he chooses to do here. as Darko does not use an X Factor as an opener on Dragon. Spark also not the best. It's like Dred going for the normal ice escape. One more spark should do it here for Dragon on Darko's screen. There he goes. Does not get the blue suit. He did have speed. He did have horizontal speed when he activated his Shine Spark. Doing a nice Shine Spark through the drops. In to go grab Space Jump. Nice little optimization there when you don't get a blue suit. Instead of the normal D-boost off of the Sparks. Dred looking good on Chronic Boost. There it is. Interesting, actually. Getting Blue Suit to kill that pirate, reducing a little bit of lag in that room before Fast Pillars. I would argue it probably doesn't save quite a lot of time compared to needing to walk backwards and gain that Blue Suit, though, in the elevator room. Dred does not even have a 45 as his personal best, so getting a sub 45 would just be absolutely ridiculous, but based on this run that's already been going on, there is no way he would be able to get that. As Static9 said, getting a 44 in the whole route, only few have accomplished. Very, very difficult. Nice hitboxing there in the wasteland for Dred. Very clean Metal Pirates as well. Dred is just overall playing very solid right now. Heading on into Ridley, of course, as per usual, 20 charge shots will take him out. Yeah, Ivan got 44 old route as well. No, this is the only Super Metroid race that we've got going on today. But tomorrow, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have both semi-final matches as well as the grand finals. The match starting at 8 will take place between Sweetnum and CFB. And starting at 9 Eastern will be Stravaris versus the winner of this match we are currently watching. And of course, the winner of those two matches will go on to face off in the grand finals. starting at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Mark your calendars. Clear your schedules, folks. This is it. We are finally wrapping up after about 2 months of Super Metroid Tournament's awesomeness. Tomorrow, the final day. Oh, apparently there is there are a bunch of other tournaments popping up. I have lost track of what's happening and what's going on. Look to Feasel in chat for all of the other events going on in this right here on twitch.tv/speedgaming. If you're not following, make sure to follow already. And in addition to what Feasel's saying in the chat room right now, you can look beneath the stream player if you were on the Twitch website, and you can see all of the different events that are going on. There are a few that aren't listed there. There is a Super Meat Boy tournament happening. It's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that I don't think is listed there. As far as Super Metroid goes, there's another Super Metroid tournament in the works, currently taking submissions, or registrants, I should say. You don't really have to submit anything. For a double anti-bingo tournament, there is additionally a Metroid Fusion tournament that I think is still taking entrants as well. Nice fast pillars there from Darko. As Dred, we now see getting back to the race here. Cleared out of Lorne Warfare. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sitting in the summer breezy. I just made up that last part. Heading to Turian with looking just excellent on all fronts here. Health is great, ammo is great. Entering Turian with 20 and 8, you really cannot ask for anything better than that. I mean, you could, but then you'd really be you'd kind of just be asking for some nice drops from the green space pirates and the room after Terminator. But yeah, some double anti-bingo can be pretty brutal. Really dependent on how well your opponent knows the game. Can they pick out the worst bingo column for you? And how nice they want to be. Although if you're anything like me, you're going to give your opponent the hardest that you can find. Of course, competition is everything. Yeah, there is a Super Metroid puzzle race coming up this weekend, 1 p.m. Eastern. Will not be on this channel. But Super Metroid, along with other games, Link to the Past being one of them, community likes to make puzzles. Using the vanilla game, people come up with objectives to reach, sometimes coupled with other various rules and restrictions to achieve that goal. It can be pretty tricky and really fun. Way to spice up the vanilla game, take a break from speedruns. I mean, the easiest way Captain Duck would just get Ice Beam or Bomb Jump. So Dred looking absolutely fantastic, completely full up on ammunition here. Let's see how he does on the Metroid skip. Looking good on the first two jumps. Those are the most perilous. 7, 6. I think that was the 6th jump. Very, very nice. Dred. Might have been 7. I wasn't actually counting. Not gonna lie to you. Darko needs to be very careful, though. His health is extremely low. These key hunters coming up in the next room do 50 points of damage. He can afford to take 1 hit from them before dying. So we might see him play it safe, and he might kill them. Which looks like he is. Not a bad choice whatsoever. Dred not having any sorts of problems getting sniped by the turrets or whatnot. He's looking pretty good here, in really good shape. Again, just like Ridley, needs to get off 20 charge shots on Mother Brain, 16 before she starts the catch-up phase. Ooh, taking a bomb hit there. But that's okay, just dodge this last catch-up, and Mother Brain is dead. Dead by Dred. Darko doing map strats. If you are considering signing up for the double anti-bingo tournament, Darko going for Meridian Map Station as well. If you're considering signing up for that, my biggest advice to you is 2 things. One, the arguably, well, not arguably, the most important aspect, aside from being able to complete the objectives, is being able to come up with an efficient route for bingo quickly. So just the best way to do that is just do more bingos. Get familiar with, get yourself practicing, creating, and improvising a route quickly. And the other thing would just be generate a bunch of bingo cards and start looking at the different possibilities. And when things come up that you aren't too confident with, just write them down and practice them. Dred taking down Mother Brain 3. Darko, as Darko goes to get X-Ray. Quite a bit of damage on the way there. Darko probably realizing, you know what, I've already lost. I'm gonna go out with a bang. By with a bang, I mean delay this race as long as I can. The end of it, rather. Dred with a 46.25. That's actually a personal best for Darko by 10 seconds, or for Dred. Oh my god. That is a personal best for Dred, at least according to Deer Tier, by 10 seconds. So even in a tournament race setting, congratulations to Dred on the personal best. Excellent, excellent job. You don't see that every day. Fortunately, still a 31 game time. He has been gunning for that 30. Darko doing like 100% map or something, I don't know. Is he gonna go for this short charge here? Of course not. 69 health though. Makes this just a little bit less obnoxious. Not even gonna lie to you right now. Ruined it. Ruined it by picking up a health drop. Looks like Darko will finally be making his way to Turian to wrap this up. No, I'm just kidding. I spoke too soon. Why did I even think that he was going to go to Turian right now? I have no idea. Silly me. Well, if he's gonna get the other maps, he still needs to go all the way to the wrecked ship. Dear Force for Dred, again, congratulations. So Dred will be moving on into the semifinals, where he will race against Stravaris at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That race is following the CFB versus Sweetnum race starting at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. No, he already got the Meridian map. It's just one of those things, you know, it's funny the first time. But just keep doing it and it kind of loses its appeal. You know what? Who am I to judge? I don't even think he got that map. No, he did not. I'm fairly certain. Did not leave during the transition where it would give him that map. East map station, he didn't quite do it. Looks like he's committing Sudoku, and there he goes. Forfeited from the race, Darko. Congratulations again to Dred. Thank you, Darko, for your participation in this tournament. Everybody, make sure, tune in tomorrow for the finale. The final 3 races of the Super Metroid NMG tournament. One last time, we've got CFB versus Sweetnum at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have Dred versus Stravaris at 9 p.m. Eastern. And at 10 p.m. we will have the grand finals between the winner of each of those 2 races. So thank you again. My name is WildAnaconda69. I will be seeing you guys in the finals and the semis. Thank you so much for having me here. And then make sure, if I can't remember if Fiesel could post what else is going on today here on twitch.tv/speedgaming. I apologize, I've already forgotten. But shoutouts to Fiesel and Mythical9 for dedicating their wonderful time put this stuff on for us. So thank you, and I'll see you all next mission.